y'all. Shannon from Creative Chaos in Tennessee, and today we are back with another Shake It, Scrap It, Create It. Excuse me. This week's prompts were mixed media 4, as in the number 4, and glitter as the embellishment. So, I am running behind because I was at an all-weekend crop that was Let's Flamingo themed. It was to raise awareness for adults living with autism. And there will be a video coming up very soon, within the next few days, of kind of an inside look at the crop. I kind of did some little interviews of the vendors and Donna, who hosted the crop, and just a few little tips on crops. But today I am also combining this with several other things because I'm behind now. I'm hoping to be caught up by this coming weekend. So, I'm also combining this with Ginger's Corner for the blooms around the world, and I am doing India. To earn your flower for this country, you must create a layout using bright pink and green as your primary color palette. You must also include a book to represent learning somewhere on your layout. Now, I am also combining this with scrap timber, and I am using yesterday's prompt because yesterday is when this would have came out, and yesterday's prompt was new supply. So this is my new supply because it's a brand new sticker pack I've never used. So I think that's all. I think that's all the things I'm combining. I think. Okay, so Shake It, Scrap It, Create It, Ginger's Corner, Scrap Timber. Okay, yeah, and I think that's all. Okay, so I have this little flamingo from a swap. Angela Lane created that. I have these stickers from the Dollar Tree, and they're 3D. These are really cute. They're coming out. They're really upping their game. I have a lot of greenery from a die that I had, and from, this is just a bunch of random old stuff that I used on other things. I have some glitter. I cut my title out that says Let's Flamingo. I have some flowers that I did. That is a die that I used, and just inked them up, and this is going to be my book, and it's going to represent a scrapbook crop. So I'm going to work that in somehow, and I have my stuff for mixed media. I'm going to use picked raspberry and twisted citron distress oxide inks. I have my little thing to smush with. I have some black watered down acrylic paint, and and my pictures. These are pictures of me with my new friends that I made at the crop. This was Mary, and this was Stacy and Terry and Donna. And then this is Lynn that I met at a crop quite a few years ago. She is a vendor for Creative Memory, so a lot of y'all might know her because she likes to travel around to different crops. And she's awesome, and we had so much fun. This was Donna's first ever crop that she hosted, and she was over the top with it. So, I am excited. I was so excited. I had so much fun, and can't wait to do another one. She's has some planned for next year. So, all the details for that will be in the video. There was ladies there from all different states. One lady had came from Chicago. And of course, I'm in Tennessee, but came from Chicago. There was one from Alabama, a couple from North Carolina, and I want to say somewhere else, but I don't remember. Okay, so anyways, I have just a plain white sheet of cardstock. This is just Hobby Lobby, the Hobby Lobby bulk pack of cardstock. So, I'm just going to start out by adding in my color. And this one is the picked raspberry. And I'm just going to lightly spritz it because I don't want to add too much water to my paper. And I'm just going to smush it around so I don't have hard edges. And I'm just going to put it down. I did not lay this out, so this one is not planned. I'm just kind of rolling with it, and we're going to see if I like it. Hopefully I do. And if not, I guess I'll start over. Or say it's good enough. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to put some down here. I'll pick a little bit of that up. Now, since I am going to add some green, I want to make sure this is all dry before I add green, because if not, if you combine green and pink together, you usually get brown, and I don't want brown. So, all of my stuff's going to be mostly towards the center. But I wanted to leave some white space. Y'all know how hard white space is for me. But I'm trying. Okay. I feel like it needs just a little touch more of something a little bit darker over there. Okay. Alright, I think that's good. My ink is already pretty dry because I didn't put a lot of water. So, I think it will be okay to just go ahead and I'm going to rip this open. It was an oak packaging, and I'm going to flip it over so I can just use the green and not have to clean it because I'm lazy. I say that all the time, but it's really true. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to smush on here. And I don't want as much of this green on as the pink. I just want a few little touches here and there. So I'm just going to go really easy on it and do one more round. Okay. And I think I'm going to call that good on that part. So then my next thing is I just have this watered down black acrylic paint, and I just wanted to add a few little black splatters to it just to kind of make it stand out. Because, you know, black is a neutral, as is white. So on Ginger's challenge, since you have bright pink and green that you have to use, you can use black, white, brown, and gray that she's counting as neutrals. So, okay, I think that is good enough. And then I gotta let it dry just a little bit. It don't take long. And if you are impatient, you can always get your heat tool and dry it, or you can take a paper towel and smush it up. And I don't even have a paper towel in here, if I'm being honest. I'm just trying to get my room put back together from being gone all weekend. And I'll give you a hint, but there's a certain little kitty cat that has not been making it easy since I was gone, and he's needy. He thinks he needs to be laying in the middle of the table here, taking a bath or doing whatever, just so he can annoy me pretty much. Okay, I don't know if I want to put this on this side or on this side. I don't want to lay stuff down yet because the paint's still wet. Okay, I do have a tissue. I'm gonna dab my black paint. All the big wet spots, so I'm not tracking it. And you can tell it's still just as vibrant. Sometimes it'll make your color a little less. Okay, so let's add these on. Like I said, I don't have this planned out in any way, shape, or form. I'm just kind of going with it. Let's see. If I moved all of this over, I could put that there, and my title here. I have all this greenery and flowers I want to add in. Okay, let's just do it. And I apologize if there is a glare on the pictures. I don't know if I told y'all, but I did get me a new printer so that I could print smaller pictures so I don't have to just use 4x6 all the time. And I have really enjoyed it so that I can get more photos on a 2-page layout so that I'm not using as many pages to try to fit all the 4x6s. But the 4x6s are more economical if you are saving money and printing a lot at a time. I print mine on Walmart.com. So, I think I just want to tuck some flowers. Well, this is not flowers. Leaves. Let's see here. I have, like I said, no plan. I'm just going in and tucking them in and gluing them in. Gluing them down. Some of them I may pop up on foam just to give a little extra dimension. I'll tuck some of these in here. Let's see here. Maybe. Might as well, right? Just go for it. Let's see. I have some old stamped leaves. These are just ones that I just stamped for something. I'm sure I used them for some project. This is looking crazy. Let's see, here's another big one. Let's see, I'm going to put my flamingo here. So, I don't like that. I'll put him back up here. Put that poking out that way. Let's see. I do have this one. Maybe I'll have all those kind of going up and all of these kind of going down. Okay, I'll pop this one on foam. Oops. A tape-a-lanch. Okay, I'm just going to put that in. I like the fact that that's the only thing that I have as pattern paper on here, because everything else was cut out of just cardstock and stuff, so I like the fact that there's some pattern on it, you know. I'm going to glue this one on. It's kind of cut, so I'll just tuck it in so you won't be able to even tell. This is kind of the ugly part of the process. I always say it has to go through the ugly phase. It really does. Truly, truly. Okay. So we did our mixed media. We've done, we're going to use our new, oh, I got one left. Just kidding, we're adding this one too. Because I don't want to put anything else up. Okay, so then I have these flowers. Let's see, I know I'm going to pop this on foam. It's a given. And then I still have to add my glitter. So I think I'm going to do it the same way I did the other day ago. This is actually the same glitter and it has tones of pink in it. So I'm just going to squirt some glue out here and just rub it in with my finger. And then just tap a little bit on. And I'm going to do the same thing here, just to get a little bit of the color in. Give it a little sparkle. And it's easier to do this now before we add all the stickers that the glitter will start sticking to. Just adding a tiny bit and then I'm going to shake it all off. So, well, this is still going to get covered up by the flamingos. Then I'm going to add the stickers. Okay. I think that is sufficient. And I'm just going to dump this out onto a paper so I can just add it back. And voila! Look how pretty. Okay, I'm going to rub a little bit more off. I want it just to have the tiniest of sparkles. Okay. Look how pretty. Okay, let me put it back in the container. That is a really pretty mix. You can't even tell that it has all the little pink and blue and all that stuff in it until it's actually out, because it just looks gold in the little container. This is one of those from like Dollar Tree that you get in a pack. Okay, let me make sure y'all are good. Okay, we're in frame. Alright, so now let's add some of these. I think I'm only going to add 3. Oh yeah, for my number 4, I have 4 photos. I don't know if I said that. And then mixed media, and then we added glitter, so all those are done. We're about to use our new supply, and then pink, green, and books. Okay, so I still have to add my books in somewhere. We'll figure it out. Okay. So, I think I'm just going to pop these on foam. Like I said, these are a Temu die that I had. I don't know exactly if that's how they were supposed to go together, but I just kind of stuck them together the way I like the way they look. Just to kind of give it, have the tree. Alright, so let's shake for, shake for next week's prompts. So, this one is techniques and tools. Let's see what we get. Painting! Oh, that's so fun! Now, you guys can do all kinds of things. Think outside of the box for painting. You don't have to just use paint. You could do watercolor. It's a paint. You could use a die cut of a paintbrush. You could use a paint splatter. that's a die cut or something like that, or make one. Think outside the box. It doesn't have to be literal paint. Okay, what was this one? Embellishments. Okay. This one is tag. So paint and tag. Or painting and tag. And then we have shapes, colors, and numbers. And let's see what it's going to be. Monochromatic. Oh no, but that would work out good for one of Ginger's challenges if you're playing along with those. So painting, tag, and monochromatic are next week's prompts. Stay tuned at the end of this video because there are a lot. Apparently I did not add videos last week. Somehow, I don't know what happened. But anyways, they weren't on there, so they will be on there this week, plus this week's that y'all sent me. If you would like to also be featured on the video, all you have to do is send me your photo of your layout card, junk journal, whatever it is that you create by Friday afternoon to be on here. And go over and post it in the album on the Creative Chaos in Tennessee group, which will be also linked below because I will be doing some drawings from the albums for y'all that play along and contribute. And I just want to say thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. I am so encouraged with all y'all's messages and so inspired by y'all's creations. So, until next time, bye y'all.